Okay. Oh, it's so hot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, getting a little bit better now. Welcome to the Forbidden City. Jaka from Finland.
Yes.
And warmly welcome to Beijing. Yeah. How long are you going to stay here?
We're going to stay here a total of like 3 days.
3 days.
And then we're going to Shanghai.
So tomorrow you are flying to Shanghai?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Have you visited the Great Wall yet?
No.
So you're not going to do it?
Yeah, not this time.
Not this time?
Not this time, yeah.
Yeah, you're tight. Your schedule is too tight. Next time, stay a little bit longer. So let's get started from
Maybe
this.
when it's less humid.
Yeah, less humid. September and October will be the best traveling season here. Okay, so this is the map of the Forbidden City. We just entered this gate, the Meridian Gate. We just stand at the southern end of this Meridian line, hence the Meridian Gate. Our traveling route will be going along this Meridian line to see the outer court and the inner court. Outer court refers to the 3 major palaces in this area where the emperor celebrated their birthdays, the winter solstice, the Chinese New Year, and also those major events. But they didn't come to this area very often, say 3 or 4 times a year. They spent most of their times in the inner court in this area where they were hanging out with their ladies, like empresses, concubines, and the pretty girls and their families. In that area, in the inner court, this is where they spend most of their time. So we'll be going along this central axis. But the thing is, all those major palaces built along this central axis still remain closed to the public. That means that we could not enter those palaces and get a very good look of those beautiful furniture in this inside. That's why our tour will start from a furniture hall. Over here, from this furniture hall, where we are able to see those 300 beautiful furniture inside.
Okay.
Yeah, we give them a very good look, detailed look of those beautiful furniture. They are very similar to the furniture displayed in those major palaces.
Okay.
Okay, and if time permits, we'll be visiting a palace over here for the ladies and a palace over there for the other ladies. Normally, the emperor had one empress, dozens or hundreds concubines, and thousands of pretty palace maids, and most of them were hanging out in this area. Okay, so we'll be visiting those ladies' residence. Later on, we'll be coming out of here and exit the Forbidden City from this gate.
After this tour, can we get this map?
Yeah, this is for you. You know?
Yeah. It's
this
very
is for you.
beautiful.
This is a souvenir.
Oh,
It does help me out with holding the map. This is for you. So when we finish the tour of the outer court, we may take a short break over here at the coffee house, a coffee store.
Okay.
It is called Ice House Coffee, where the emperor used to store the ice cubes back in the day.
Okay.
So a very cool and nice place. And the size of the Forbidden City is 72 hectares. That is equivalent to the size of 100 football fields.
100 football fields.
Yes. Yeah, actually, exactly is 101.
101.
Yeah, football field. And which houses 9,317 rooms altogether in this huge complex. 9,317. That's the number of the rooms were constructed in the Forbidden City. All right. So that's the general introduction about the Forbidden City. Let's flip it over to get a look of those emperors who lived in the Forbidden City, and 26 of them. So pretty much they all lived in the Forbidden City except the first 2. Those 2 emperors lived in Nanking, the former capital city of the Ming Dynasty. This emperor, this guy who established the Ming Dynasty in 1368, and with Nanjing as the capital city. Nanking or Nanjing, now here is Beijing, like Peking, Beijing. Beijing means the northern capital. They used to live in the southern capital. So this gentleman, the 3rd emperor in the Ming Dynasty, who moved the capital from south to north in 1420. This gentleman built the Forbidden City, who spent 14 years to build this huge complex. 1.2 million people got involved into the construction of the Great Wall.
Yeah.
Of the Forbidden City. They took 14 years to build this huge complex. Nearly 10,000 rooms in this Forbidden City. When he passed away, all his major descendant emperors lived in the Forbidden City for more than 200 years, until the last emperor in the Ming Dynasty. 200 years later, after he passed away, his descendant emperor, who became the last emperor, and who encountered some huge issues when those enemies were attacking his dynasty, and when the civil wars broke out in many places in the country, and also some other kind of disasters took place in the country, like the shortage of the food, the severe weather hit this kind of nation too. And then those bad people were attacking his city in 1644, and which forced him to commit suicide, to kill himself at the age of 34. And that's the last dynasty. That's the last emperor in the Ming Dynasty. And then those Manchurian people coming from northeastern part of the country, and they took advantage of the civil war broke out in the country. They come to Beijing and defeated those enemies. They occupied the Forbidden City. And later on, they took over the whole country and started a new dynasty, which is called the Qing Dynasty. Qing Dynasty, which lasted for 267 years until the last emperor, Puyi. The movie, The Last Emperor, was actually filmed inside the Forbidden City. You ever seen or ever heard of that movie, The Last Emperor?
Yeah.
That was a story about him.
Okay.
This gentleman, the last emperor, who was proclaimed, who became the emperor at the age of only 3 years old. But he was forced to abdicate, or forced to retire at the age of, what is this sign? This is a sign used for indicating the number. What is this sign? 6.
Okay.
Become the emperor at 3, retire at 6. Okay? So there's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The sign to indicate the numbers in this country. Okay? So the last emperor, he was kicked out of here in 1924. And then in 1925, the whole complex opened to the public as a palace museum.
Okay.
So let's take a guess. Let's do the math. What is the age of the Forbidden City used as the palace museum? 1925 till now. 1925.
100 years.
Yes.
100.
This year is the 100th anniversary of the founding of the Palace Museum. That's why we're seeing some constructions and restorations are taking place in the Forbidden City now to welcome this 100th birthday of the Palace Museum.
Okay.
That will be on October 10th this year.
October 10th.
Yes. So those are the general introduction about the emperors. And when we go through those palaces in this area, I will tell you more about the Forbidden City and more about the emperors later. Okay?
Okay.
Yana, thank you for your help. This is for you.
Okay.
Okay? A picture again.
Oh, it's the same one.
Yeah, 1 or 2. So that emperor is the oldest emperor in China history. Died at the age of 89 years old. Whereas the average life expectancy for the Chinese emperors was only 41. He died at the age of 89.
Oh, so he lived like the double.
Yes.
And more than the double.
Yeah, more than double, like a double the average life expectancies.
Does they usually die for sickness or in the war, or what's the?
You know what the cost? What the reason why they died so young? There are too many ladies.
Too many ladies.
Yeah, too many concubines. 3,000. But it's just kidding. Because the average life expectancy for the regular people, for average people, was only only about 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, palace is the most important palace in the Forbidden City, of supreme harmony. This building stands at 36 meters tall, with 2 layers of roof and 11 mythical figures sitting on the eaves, representing the highest construction rank. Yeah, so this is the highest construction rank in China. And here was also the place that made famous movie The Last Emperor filmed in 1980s, which won 9 Oscar awards in 1988. This building has 11 mythical figures. 11 mythical figures sitting on the eaves of the building. 11 is the maximum of the building. So take a look, check out those mythical figures up there. So that one carries 2, 4, 6. That one has 6. 11 is the maximum. Fewer animal represents the lower rank.
Okay.
Yeah, that one has a 6.
Oh, this breeze.
Oh, nice breeze.
Yeah, come.
So that is the story about the last emperor and also the story about those mythical figures. None of them is real. They are all the mythical ones. And doing such duties of warding off the evil spirit and protect the buildings from catching fire, apparently they didn't work very well. Because the original building, which was constructed in 1420 and burned down by lightning only 100 days after its completion. The current palace was rebuilt in 1695.
Oh.
Okay? So it is old, but it's not the original one.
You know, we have a lion too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In Finland, you don't have lions in Finland.
Yeah, we do.
You do?
Yeah,
I mean the native lions and the indigenous lions.
And I don't know. I don't remember the original story, but you can see.
Oh, that's the
It's
lion.
an actual Finnish thing. This thing.
This is the real. This is a real animal.
Yeah. And if you see like a Finnish flag that has this, like the cross in the middle of the cross, that means it's a government flag.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But we have a Finnish lion, and when Finnish national ice hockey team plays, we call them lions.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But in your zoo, you do not have the physical lions.
No. I think in Korkeasaari, Helsinki, we have tigers in there.
Yeah, tigers from indigenous tiger, the local tiger from local area.
I think it's Siberian.
Yeah.
Siberia. This way. They're the largest lions in this country. Largest bronze lions. Lions are considered as the good doorkeepers because of their mighty and awesome look. They were believed to be able to ward off the evil spirit, to protect the buildings from catching the bad spirit. That's the function. That's the purpose of putting 2 lions over here. I'll show you a movie clip about this last emperor.
So this is actually inside the film.
Yeah, actually inside this palace, filmed in 1980s. The last movie ever received the permission to shoot a film inside the Forbidden City.
This is the child.
The child baby emperor, who ascended the throne right here in this palace in 1908 at the age of only 3 years old. His father said to him, "Don't move. It will soon be over. It will soon be over." The other officials, they got so shocked by what his father talking like that, because they thought that his father suggested the Qing dynasty will soon be over. Only 3 years later, after his father said that it will soon be over, the dynasty was really over. After 267 years ruling the country.
Yeah.
Okay? But he still lived in the Forbidden City until 1924. And then he was kicked out of here, and then he was made as a puppet emperor under Japanese control and captured by the Red Soviet Army and sent back to China after the founding of the People's Republic of China. He was released from the jail in 1958 and received a job in the Botanical Garden as a gardener. Yeah, he was a gardener. He wrote a very popular book, From the Emperor to Citizen, still popular these days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's the story of the last emperor who died at the age of 61. But he was kind of lucky compared to his counterpart, the previous emperor in the Ming Dynasty, that emperor, the last emperor who killed himself at the age of only 34. 对，你们从哪里来的？你从那里过来的？你家乡是哪里呢？你从哪？你们家在哪里呢？
重庆。
重庆。对，重庆热还是北京热呀？
两个都热。
两个都热啊。
我在那里必须要吃跟水饺。
是吗？
是的。
今天也太热了，是吧？你跟谁来的？ 啊你会说英语吗？
会，
会说是吧？
我不会，
刚才你不是说有 hello 了吗 ？hello 就是
会那个，
只会说 hello。
我还会说一些水果的语言
行，那你说一个练一练好吗？
，orange，
啊
orange，
，O 什么 ？Orange
apple，
grapes 非常好，非常棒，继续加油好吗？You see? Are you familiar with this animal sign? This is what is this?
Bat.
It is a bat. Bat has the same pronunciation as the fortune in Chinese. 福 happiness or fortune. Okay? And their bats are everywhere. Actually, those palaces are bat-themed palaces to bring the good luck, to bring the fortune to the ladies that lived in those palaces. The
Okay.
more bats actually are staying on the ceiling. Yeah. And here, there's a bat, and there's a copper money. How to say money in Chinese? 钱. 钱 also means something ahead of you, in front of you. Is that right? How to say eyes in Chinese?
Eyes.
Yeah, how to say eyes in Chinese?
眼睛.
Yan. Yeah, yan. So there's right in front of your eyes, there's a happiness. There's a fortune. Yeah. So happiness stays right in front of your eyes.
Yeah.
Summer Palace is 20 kilometers away from here, where the emperor used to go there during the hot summertime, like this time.
This time.
They would go to the Summer Palace. So compared to the Summer Palace, Forbidden City is like the Winter Palace. The Winter Palace. During the winter time, the emperor would stay here. During the summertime, the emperor would go to the Summer Palace or Old Summer Palace to go that area. The Summer Palace is about 4 times the size of the Forbidden City. It is huge. Yeah. There's a huge lake over there.
你到边缘吗？
Where it's a little bit cooler than here. So Summer Palace, but you will be seeing more people in the Summer Palace than here.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, because there's no restrictions to entry, to purchase the ticket to go into the Summer Palace.
Oh, it's free,
Yeah, it requires the entrance fee, but there's no limitation. You will spend like 1.5 hours in the Summer Palace to walk around. If there are too many people, you have to go through those small, narrow alleys to avoid the huge traffic.
Oh, okay.
Too many people.
Who will be in the Summer Palace with the emperor?
Who will?
Yeah.
The emperor, the ladies, the concubines will go with the emperor,
Oh, okay.
and even the mothers.
Mothers.
Yeah, because the Summer Palace was actually built for the emperor's mother in 1750 to celebrate the mother's birthday. That's why they built the Summer Palace. At the end of the Qing Dynasty, around the time 1860 to 1908, during that period, which used as a living residence of the summer retreat for the dragon lady, the very powerful lady. She lived there for a couple of months for each of the years. She spent more time in the Summer Palace rather than in the Forbidden City.
Oh, okay.